Cristobal Colon as a so-called Jew that lived in Spain. All right, go ahead.
That's, Proverbs 3:32. For the forward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous.
Now let's go from there to the book of Isaiah, the 45th chapter, the 3rd verse to the 4th verse, or the 3rd and the 4th verse. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 3. I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by thy name, am the power of Israel. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Read that again from the top.
It says, and I will give thee the treasures of darkness, and hidden riches of secret places.
What does that mean? The treasures of darkness and the what?
And hidden riches of secret places.
And hidden riches of secret places. That's the Illuminati. That's these secret things. Go ahead.
And thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which call thee by thy name, am the power of Israel. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
Yeah, now let's go from there to Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, the 23rd verse and the 24th verse. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 23. Am I a power at hand, saith the Lord, and not a power afar off? Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him, saith the Lord? Do not I fill heaven and earth, saith the Lord?
Basically, Esau is trying to hide himself under that secret order. But the Most High sees everything. And he's going to take you out at the exact point he wants to take you out. In other words, you done paid a lot of Israelites off. Like you're going to buy time for yourself. Well, the Most High has a certain day that you're going to go down, a certain minute, a certain second that you're going to go down, and you can't buy an extra second. So you Rothschilds, you Oppenheimers, you super elite bankers, you warlocks out there, you witches. That thing over there that you got Barack Obama, monkey boy, sending troops over there to try to take down Gaddafi. Basically, that's a step-by-step thing. You're trying to take over the whole Middle East and the upper part of Africa, and then eventually Africa. Whichever group of people or nation of people that hasn't sold out, you going in there with force. But it's going to backfire. It's going to lead you to going into Iran, which Baby Bush been talking about during his whole administration. And when Obama came into office, you touched on it. But that's what you're planning on doing. You're planning on, the goal is to go into Iran. And when you go into Iran, that's when you're going to have to deal with the Russians and them other nations, military nations around about that area. That's what the War of Armageddon is all about. That you Edomites are afraid to speak about. Because you know it's talking about you. You devils, you elites, you know you're going down, but you're stupid. You think you're better than the Most High, and you think you can bring suitcases with X amount of millions of dollars to get Israelite groups to sell out. Like you're gonna buy you you're not gonna buy you an extra damn second, man. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 5. His ways are always grievous; thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall...
You a bunch of proud devils, man. But like I said, you're going to go down at the exact moment, at the exact second that you're appointed to go down by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
For I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Would you read that? That's my new favorite scripture. That's my new favorite scripture. That right there is better than Psalm 64. That right there is the ultimate Illuminati scripture right there. Read that again.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent.
Yeah, like those rebels, so-called rebels, those were set up by the CIA, man, through the orders that came down from the Rothschilds down to the next level of the illuminated ones, down to the next level, down to Monkey Boy, down to your CIA. You went out there and you set up them Uncle Tom Arabs, our agent provocateurs, to go up there to stir up trouble so you can bring your troops in there. But like I said, it's going to backfire on you. The power that you have is a great power, but your power is getting you're at the end of your power. Go ahead.
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den.
Everything that you do is in secret. Go ahead.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch
the poor are Israelites. Go ahead.
He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth.
Like all you you different Israelites are sold out. That's you. You're the poor. He caught you in his net. What is a net? A web. What's on your dollar bill? It's a talisman. Which when you look closely, it's a web. You trapped up. You trapped up in that web. So you're gonna be destroyed. You different Israelites that sold out like Comfy and them, Bubble-Eyed Blackfish, and many others. You stupid. You done sold out for Esau's money to live good, live deliciously for about a couple seconds for you to be destroyed right along with the Rothschilds and the Illuminati and Esau. Go ahead.
It says, he croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face.
That's what these devils are saying. He hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. Go ahead.
He hideth his face. He will never see it. Arise, O Lord, O power, lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked...
Forget not the humble. We're the humble. Go ahead.
Wherefore doth the wicked contemn the Most High? He hath said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to require it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man.
That's what we're saying. Break down the arm. What is your arm? When you get into a fight, especially in this country, if you get ready to fight, what's the first thing that's going to go? Your arms, right? You know, if you all up in the guy's face, what? Bam! You know? That's your power. And if you hit a guy just right, he going to hit that ground, man. And his arms is going to go up like this. Go ahead.
It says, break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress.
That the man of the earth, the illuminated ones, the New World Order, the Rothschilds, the super rich bankers of the earth, that they may no longer oppress, because they're going to be oppressed, because they're going into slavery. All right? Now let's go from there to the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter and the 47th verse.
Daniel chapter 2 verse 47. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth it is that your power is the power of gods, and Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets.
Read it verbatim.
Okay. The king answered unto Daniel and said, of a truth it is that your God is a God of gods, and Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou couldst reveal this secret.
Read that again. So are we supposed to know about the illuminated ones? That's why you got guys out there. There's a video up with Yohana. They call it, he's known as General Yohana, talking about the Revelation, the 13th chapter, from the 15th verse on down to the 18th verse, is not talking about no chip that they put in you. It's talking about Christianity. Where in the hell did he get that from? But you got all kind of people that agree that it's talking about a very chip. That's all it could be talking about. Go ahead.
The king answered unto Daniel and said, Of a truth it is that your God is a God of gods, and a Lord of kings, and a revealer of secrets, seeing thou couldst reveal this secret.
So secrets are being revealed unto us by the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I'm going to say this. All you dudes that fell off, the Most High is going to start destroying you. You're going to start being put to death. You might be put to death on this side. You might be put to death in the wilderness. You might